Hi, my name's Colin. I just want to echo the last fellow sentiments about the work you guys are doing. I've been following it pretty close, and you guys are doing an awesome job. The one question, well, more of a comment than a question, but I've been seeing a lot of stuff online again, and I take it with a grain of salt. But I've been seeing a lot of comments coming up about us joining the states as the 51st state. And I don't know about you guys, but I see the Democrats getting back in power, and they're going to make Trump's pile of executive orders look about that thick, because they're going to reverse everything, and they're going to pile on 100 more to shove their agenda down everybody's throat. Their gender business and all that kind of crap. And we don't need that. We'll be in a spot 10 times worse than we are now.
So I would like to speak to that clearly and unequivocally. So when we went to the United States to do preparatory meetings for the full delegation from Alberta to go down and meet with the U.S. administration with regard to support for the U.S. independence. Then Dr. Modry and I went down together, and we were absolutely crystal clear with the United States that we were pursuing Alberta independence, not Alberta statehood. Okay? So the next thing that you need to hear in that regard is that the people we were meeting with fully understood that. They've read the polling in Alberta. They understand that within the independence movement in Alberta, that it's only the smallest portion of the independence movement in this province that support Alberta joining the United States. Okay, so they know that that's not what we're pursuing. And on top of it, they also understand that there's barriers on the U.S. side to Alberta joining the United States, including a 2/3 vote of the U.S. Senate, which would want to keep Alberta out because we're predominantly conservative, and it would mean 2 more seats likely for the Republicans were Alberta to join. So when Alaska and Hawaii came in, it was a trade-off. They traded conservative Alaska for Liberal Democrat Hawaii, and they figured it was a balance. We're not pursuing that at all. And you have my word on that was never on the table. Okay? And, for those people that are interested in pursuing U.S. statehood, what we say to those people, God bless you, right? You're fellow Albertans. You're also interested in Alberta independence. But, right, the first question is, do we want to leave Canada? We can't have a compound question, do you want to leave Canada and join the United States? Because that makes the question both hypothetical and conditional on U.S. agreement, and it would void the question under the Clarity Act. So we can't pursue it. So for those people that really feel that Alberta should become a U.S. state, just know that life is a journey. The first step is to Alberta independence, and then the onus will be on all the people wanting to pursue U.S. statehood to convince your fellow Albertans that that is the way to go. But quite frankly, I don't get the sense from this room that if we fight for 12 months to get ourselves out of the clutches of the CRA, none of us are going to be super anxious to be under the jurisdiction of the American Treasury and what used to be the Internal Revenue Service. So, so I think we all have a pretty clear path forward on this. And I've been saying as well, if you look at this as a breakup of a relationship, why would we get out of one country just to jump into a rebound country, right? Let's get our house in order. Let's truly enjoy the fruits of Alberta independence and move forward as a free and independent people. And that's the way we're moving forward. So thank you.